It's not uncommon when quoting IT hardware to want to bring in a bunch of line items from another source. Perhaps this is a quote from a specific distributor, or perhaps it's a group of items that you're getting from a warehouse. But in either case, as long as you've got a CSV that has that data in it, Quoter can ingest that data and create line items like you're seeing in front of me here. Let's take a look at how this works. Okay, we have an empty section on a quote. Now, the first step is jump in and import line items. What this allows us to do is pull from a saved CSV template, and we'll see how that works in just a second, or to look up a CSV file. Now, before I do that, actually, let me jump over to the CSV file we're going to look at here. So we have a relatively standardized header row. Now, the order here doesn't matter, but you do want specific data on your CSV. You do want your line item name, obviously, and these are just mapping to fields on the quote or line item. So category is helpful if you have that, otherwise you'll need to input it manually. You want your quantity, your cost, your price, part number if you have that, the manufacturer, supplier. Supplier SKU is great to have if you have it. And then an HTML description really helps make that line item look great to your end customer or prospect. Next, it's just important to note how easy it is to save this as a CSV. So you come down, you just choose comma separated values, and it's as simple as that. You've saved the file to CSV. Now over in Quoter, you simply browse, look up that file, and open it. Now we create an on-the-fly mapping here. So on the left, you're seeing the header row description names. And on the right, you have quoter fields for a line item. So our line item name will map to name, category to category, quantity to quantity, cost to unit cost, price to unit price, part number, manufacturer. Now, in the case that we don't have a manufacturer or supplier already in Quoter that matches the text in the CSV, we will create one on the fly as part of the import. And again, description here is a great thing to import. A nice HTML description with linked images really makes that quote look much better. We create line items, and there you go. We've added these line items on the fly. You can use this tool to add 30, 40, 50, 100 line items at once if you want, and it will perform very smoothly and rapidly. The next thing I want to note is simply that when you are performing this import, there's something that's easy to miss, and that's that you can give it a name. You can say this is our import from whatever distributor. Once you click Create Line Items, what you'll see is we create those line items. It's the same ones, these same three. But then when you use that line item import tool again in the future, you've got ArcDisti there. You can choose your file. It brings in your mapping, but you can modify it if needed, and you can create those line items in literally seconds. So that's our line item import tool. I hope it saves you a lot of time when you're bringing in quotes or groups of line items from other distributors or other systems.